Welcome. As you guys have seen, we've went through many renditions of Power Wheels cars. And we're basically trying to get Levi into first position, but he keeps getting second or he jumps and loses, but it's all about fun anyway. However, just like with the race car, we've learned that kind of power to weight ratio is the best way to go. So we started with the tractor, then we went to the, I think it was an Arctic Cat side by side. Then we went to the Hurricane Jeep, which was about 7 feet long, and although it made good power, it was extremely heavy. It didn't even fit in our van. So now we've decided to go with this. And all I need is for a tiny mermaid to say cheese.
Cheese!
Alright, so we're going to try this out. Do I know much about electricity? No. Do I know what you shouldn't do? No. But are we going to hook a 20-volt battery to a 6-volt motor? Yes, because this thing is small and light. And will it burn the motor up? I don't know. Let me know in the comments for you guys that know stuff like that. But I'm going to go with it until it starts smoking.
Loving you makes the stars shine brighter. Yeah. One step closer to the halo. Yeah.
Set.
While we yes, we rule around the
It's a
night.
great light.
Yeah, yeah. Keep our heads up high, pushing on like a chugging train.
Oh, that dog just ain't gonna hurt.
Loving you makes the world spin faster. Yeah. Ain't enough days in the week for us to kiss. Oh. We are explorers, we're seeking higher places. Oh. Pulling out the reins when we find our home again. So swing.
Alright guys, it's winter time. We're doing some winterizing. What are we doing, Levi? You don't know?
Yeah.
Had to come down the hill. We live in the mountains, so we got an old pump house here. Got to come turn the old light bulbs on. If you live anywhere in the area, West Virginia or north, you probably know what I'm talking about. Lots of winterizing. Got to keep the pipes from freezing. Racing tomorrow. Haven't done a lot of promotion on this because we weren't sure if the weather was going to hold out. But Twin Branch drag strip here in West Virginia, opening back up. It's privately owned now. It's late in the season. It's almost December. Tomorrow will be November 29th. And the high forecast is 34 degrees. So it is gonna be very cold. But we're gonna drag the Vega up there. And if you guys aren't familiar, you can go way back in the channel and find some videos from Twin Branch. It's now called 304 Motorsports Park. And we're just pumped to support racing in our state, wherever it's at. So we're gonna go up there, check it out. We'll try to give you guys a nice tour of the facility. It is beautiful, one of the most beautiful drag strips you'll ever see. On top of a strip mine, there's giant elk up there. It's just an awesome place. So let's get to it, we'll check it out. All right, guys, it's the morning. Very cold right now. Really nice sunrise going on right here. Got to uncover old Bessie, take her to Charleston, get her hooked up, load up the race car. Twin Branch is on the very, very, very top of a very large mountain. So last time I came off the hill, brakes got a little hot on the truck. So just put a new brake controller on this thing. Hopefully it works because it didn't have one before. And wasn't able to turn up the intensity on the trailer brakes. So we're gonna try that out, because if that doesn't work, we ain't taking the car. We're just gonna take the camper and go visit. But ultimately, we wanna take the car. Sean Thompson wants to race off the trailer. You know, he's our friend, why not? We'll make it happen. But anyway, onward, we got about an hour drive. Hopefully it warms up a little bit, because man, it is cold.
A few minutes later.
All right, as usual, when trying to go to Twin Branch Racetrack, now 304 Motorsports Park, just having all kinds of problems. So the one part that I did not buy new and replace in this car was the steering shaft. And it has bit me in the butt because it just randomly failed trying to back the car out of the shop. So it's trying to back out of the steering wheel. It's come loose from the steering arm here. And to say I'm frustrated is an extreme understatement because I'm just trying to go to this racetrack and support it, and everything is just getting in the way. Looks like it's moving more, Dad, or is that it? I think that's it.
So what happened? This piece just slid.
So
I'm pushing
when
the
I
car
was
outside.
backing the car out, I was turning the wheel and nothing was happening. And this was just free spinning in there.
Yeah.
This has an open notch at the end of it, which is not a good design. And I'm sure somebody's cut it like that. It's not, I'm sure it wasn't like that from the factory, but somebody has cut it in that way. And the bolt that goes through the female part of the shaft, when the
The
shaft,
shiny silver part.
no, there's a bolt that goes through this hole and fits in that notch.
Oh, okay.
But this backed out, so that came out and it was just spinning in there,
Oh,
which means you have no steering.
gotcha.
Also, my carburetor bolt is backing off. Just a lot of stuff that needs maintained, and nothing's good when it's cold outside, ever. That's just a thing.
No. And we need
We need to
likes
go.
and subscribers so that we
Yes.
can have a garage at our house.
Yes, please.
All this stuff could have been figured out last night
Thank you guys for watching, by the way.
and done last night.
Subscribing is free. Watching the videos actually makes us money, so
Yep.
it really
It's
helps
totally
us a
free.
lot.
We're not even
Um,
asking you to buy merch.
No, it helps if you
watch.
buy merch,
It
but
helps.
that's my fault for not having a good website for you guys to buy it.
Well, that's my fault.
But we're just trying to go, and like everybody else, we got problems, and
It happens.
I need to settle down, and we'll get there when we get there.
A few inches later.
All right, guys, we made it. Hopefully it's not too windy in this video. It is freezing outside, about 30 degrees without the wind chill. We're on top of a strip mine, and we're finally at 304 Motorsports Park. This place was built almost 20 years ago, and it had just sat up here and never been used. And finally, it's privately owned, and she's opening up. It is bare concrete. There ain't nothing down. Guys, pretty pumped right now. Gonna go up and grudge race our good buddy Sean Thompson. If I can find my earplugs, there they are. But Sean wants to race. We both know that these cars are unlikely to get down, and we're not gonna do any hero stuff. So we're gonna go up there and try to make the car work. We've done adjustments that we think will give us our best shot. But if the car zips a tire, we're both said that we're out. We're not going to try to chase each other down. The track is extremely cold, and it's just too dangerous for us and the cars to try to run one another down. And we're good buddies anyway. We're just doing it for fun. So I'm going to start this thing up, put some heat in it, and go up there and park it and see when Sean's ready. We're going to do this thing. First time I've ever been down this track in a race car. I'm really excited. just like had to feather the gas back in all the way down the track, because anytime I would punch it, it would just spin. Yeah, and then that bump at the end is it's rough, a little sketchy. But
I saw him go into that center lane. I was like, "Ugh."
yeah, if I could keep it planted for a little bit longer, I mean,
I just couldn't believe it took it out of the hole.
I was
Really
shocked.
surprised. I did a pretty hot burnout trying to drag some prep out.
Look, I knew what I was doing. I was like, I'll call him out on this virgin surface. It'll be cake. He's gonna blow the tires. And dude, you were gone. I was like, oh my god.
It did pretty good. It did pretty good. It was fun though.
I was on the scramble though. I was on the scramble in the video.
Get on the scramble.
Oh dude, my freaking
I
boost
had
light
to
was
get out.
flashing.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, during that pass, the car renamed itself from Grumpy to Gummy. So I guess she's Gummy now. That sticker, you know, it's really not made to be a car sticker, much less a race car sticker. So it is what it is. I'll find a different material and we'll try again. These ones held on. These ones are holding on pretty good. And I think those held on so far, but the one up front, no go.
Holy cow, it's fun. Yeah. Had me over here praying. He jumped like a mug. I think I left a little early, so that didn't really matter, but it was just a race for fun. I did not preface, that was Dave Jones. He's one of our local guys here, very fast guy. Left lane was real slick. I think I left a little early, Chris.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure I left early, and left lane slick.
Why you gotta do that, Dave, man?
I didn't mean to. I just went.
Got anxious.
Yeah, I just did it. But left lane was real slick. I could tell it just was not hooked up like it was on the other pass. So it is what it is. It's a cold track and it's a fresh track. So we could definitely be a lot more aggressive with the shocks and weight. I would guess it's probably around 30 degrees and we're on the complete top of a mountain in West Virginia. So with the wind, it is extremely cold up here. Still having a blast, no complaints. They're working their butts off to get this track back in order, and they'll continue working. And we're excited to have 2 tracks in West Virginia. Chris is doing some science up there, so I think he wants to make another run, so we probably will. And I don't know, we definitely need more traction. That was a slick pass, big time. All right, guys, I am satisfied with that outing today. We were thinking about making another run, but man, the track's just going away. The sun is going down and the temperature is dropping. It is absolutely freezing up here. So I'm gonna load the car up, had a lot of fun. I'm really excited to just go down this track. Like I said, we've invested a lot of our time and energy into this place in the past. And I'm so glad that the Kirks were able to get this place and they're gonna open it up, and I think it's gonna be very successful. And now we have 2 racetracks Actually, we have 3 racetracks in our state. We got Southside Dragway, our home track. Love that place. Can't be more thankful for that. We got 304 Motorsports Park, which is the new name for this track, Twin Branch Motorsports Park. Then we got 52 Dragway up in Fort Yay. So I'm excited. We've won at the other 2 tracks, and we need to come here and get us a W. And I'm excited, man. It's wintertime, cold. I need to do better with content for you guys, but thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you soon.